Good afternoon to all the dignitaries present in the event today. Good afternoon to the zonal coordinators. Good afternoon to our jury members and all dear students. The Print Olympiad is one of the esteemed and may say a brand activity being conducted by OPA from past 7 years, and now presently it's the fifth round of Print Olympiad today, and it is the brainchild of Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra ji, who has started it 7 years back in 2014, and now the fifth edition is being going on. So on behalf of technical coordinator, I welcome you all in the event today, and formally I would like to invite Kamal sir to tell something regarding Print Olympiad.
Good afternoon, friends. Print Olympiad being conducted by the Offset Printers Association. Offset Printers Association was established in 1988 and is considered to be one of the most active printer associations in India. We have some major events. One is Gutenberg Festival or OPA Carnival, which we generally organize at the eve of Holi. Interprint Expo India is our trade show, which is organized every alternate year. That's another matter. Due to COVID, it was not possible to organize after 2018, but now we are looking at. Coming on the two major projects, one is the Print Yatra. Purpose of the Print Yatra is to reach the printers for the networking and persuade them to form associations so that the joint problems of the printers can be studied or tackled. It is very much evident that in India, we have 250,000 printers scattered all around the country. Through Print Yatra, we covered near about 40,000 kilometers till today. And I'm glad to tell that with these efforts, it was possible to constitute 62 printer associations all over India. Besides this, for the knowledge enhancement of the printers, we generally conduct their visits to the international exhibitions and trade shows and workshops with the support from the Government of India. Print Chetra and is another project we started for the awareness of the printing, so that young generation may start adopting printing as a career. Because in the fast development in the technology, it is difficult to foresee where the world printing market is heading. You know, there's every time there's a change. So we don't know what will be the survival point for existing printing units against the internet, how to survive in the increasing global competition. There may be many such questions every printer wants to understand for his future survival. Innovative business module paved the way for secure future. It is essential to prepare the printing and packaging industry of India to withstand these challenges, to invest in the right and future technologies in print. Taking all these aspects in mind, under the project Print Chetna, we started the project Print Olympiad in 2016. To pursue the existing printing students of printing for out-of-box ideas and to look beyond the books, to be abreast with the latest innovations. Print Olympiad is considered to be the biggest talent hunt for printing in India, and it is the only competition of its kind anywhere in the world. It is our 5th edition. Till 3rd edition, we were organizing only one competition in a physical mode at some university or some teaching institute, where the students from all over India were invited. But due to distance, participation was not much. As it is very much evident that we always try to look opportunities in the difficulties. 2020, there was a COVID. It was not possible to move. To going in that spirit, look at the opportunities available in these difficulties, we started Print Olympiad on virtual mode. The result was fantastic. With this, it was possible for us to reach the remotest corner of India. It became widespread and more students were involved in it, because now the student has not to come to one place. They can today also, the existing student maybe 3, they must be sitting at their home or at their place of duty or somewhere else and giving that test. So taking that aspect in mind, it was thought of that in future, we will conduct the Print Olympiad in this way only. That means first we have a regional competition. The regional competitions will be held on virtual mode. For the regional competitions, we have divided India into 4 parts. The students studying in North will be parting in North Zone competitions. Similarly, the students studying in South, East and West will be participating in their zones. This was created so that we may be able to reach in every remotest corner. Almost every university or printing institute are supporting it. Not only supporting, they are hosting it. Today's competition is being hosted by Central University of Haryana and Kurukshetra University. Similarly, the other regional competitions are being hosted by different universities of that area. Talking about the 5th print edition, which is currently we are now, I think it is going to be in a completion state. Today we are going to organize the regional finale of North. Already regional finale of South and East was conducted in the last couple of days, and now next day, I mean tomorrow, there is a competition for West Zone finale. Curtain raiser for this 5th edition was performed at virtual platform by the World Print Group Frank Remano, RIT USA, on 25th of February. From that day, the competition started. For the sake of transparency and to reach the remotest corner of the country, we have nominated different regional coordinators, 2 in each area. And universities of different areas are supporting it, are hosting it, as I already told you. I can name them, as I already told about the North. In South, there are 2 universities. One is Avinash Lingam University of Coimbatore, and another is AGPC Sevakasi. They are hosting. RIPT Kolkata is hosting the East Zone, and in the West, PVG and BAMU Aurangabad, they are 2 universities which are hosting in the West. The final competition will be held in a physical mode, where all these regional top students will be participating to get the national top print student. That student will be given a prize money of 1 lakh besides the certificate. So that is the concept of Print Olympiad, and I told you something about my session also. As I already telling that we have coordinators in each area. So we have 2 coordinators in North also. Today we are hosting the North competition. So we have with us Kamardeep Sharma, one of the coordinator, who is working with the Kurukshetra University since last 15 years as Executive Officer, Printing and Packaging Technology. He is on the panel of resource persons in the area of export packaging for Research Institute of Ministry of Small Medium Enterprise, Solan and Karnal. Ms. Sharma is member of Advisory Committee, Makhanlal Chaturvedi University, Bhopal. He is also the liaison officer with regard to industrial relation with Institute of Mass Communication and Media Technology, Kurukshetra University. Ms. Sharma is the National Academic Coordinator, Corrugation Box Manufacturers Association, Himachal Pradesh, and Federation of Corrugated Board Manufacturers of India. He got awards from MSME in 2016 and 2017 for industrial work on export packaging material, and also worked as convener to organize 2 international and 22 national workshops and seminars. So he is our regional coordinator for North. Second coordinator, again we have with us Engineer Anil Kundu. He is currently working as assistant professor in the Department of Printing and Packaging Technology, Central University of Haryana, Mahendergarh. At CUH, he is also the training and placement coordinator, member of editorial board of quarterly newsletter, and member of publication division of Central University of Haryana. He has completed bachelor degree in printing technology from Guru Jambheshwar University of Science and Technology in 2010, and again master degree from the same university in 2012. He has more than 8 years experience in the field of teaching. He has published more than 10 research papers in reputed journals. In recent years, he organized 3 webinars, 2 workshops in the Department of Printing and Packaging Technology. He was the co-convener of the International Conference on Future Printing and Scope for India, recently organized at CUH Haryana. So these are 2 coordinators for North, who has done all the back work, all this preparation and everything, so that we are able to reach at this stage. Today's event will be moderated by Engineer Brijinder Kaushik. Brijinder Kaushik is also our technical coordinator. Since, as I already told you that from the last edition, we are on the Zoom. So since 2020, he is looking after these things. It's not easy to organize everything on computer. Physically, we can do anything, but in the computer, one mistake means anything. So in the background, many preparations has to be made. Brijinder is looking after in these things. He is pursuing his PhD in printing at Guru Jambheshwar University, and also working as assistant professor there. He's a gold medalist, academically very strong. He has published so many papers in so many reputed journals. So today's journey will be in the hand of Brijinder Kaushik. Brijinder, now it's your turn to start today's journey. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for nice introduction. To start the event today, just I would like to invite Kavardeep sir for putting their remarks regarding today's event. Please, Kavardeep sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Bajinder ji. And thank you, Kamal ji, for this nice introduction. A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries, chief guest, Shri Rakesh Sodhi ji, judges, Madam Tuti from international, our 2 days international judge, Professor V.K. Bharti ji, Professor Bindu Sharma ji, Shri S.K. Sodhi ji, Shri Ajay Seth ji, and co-chairman of this program, Shri Ashwini Gupta ji, and advisor, Mr. Anubhava ji, Anil Kundu ji, and esteemed guest and dear participant. Today, on the occasion of final round of North Zone, I am sharing my today closing remarks, because this is closing of this North Zone. It was a great learning experience and tremendous exposure for me to have worked with a highly professional team like OPA. I'm going to quote some words of Kamal Chopra ji that he gave in East Zone finale, that this event has been going on for the last 6 months, and all the printing institutes from India have been participating in this event. And the budget of this program is zero. All the judges, coordinators working at volunteer level only. I read in a book that output from 10 workers to uplift an organization is equal to the output come from a single volunteer, because volunteer work with his or her 100% purity. So until the volunteer like Professor Kamal Chopra ji is in print industry, the print industry surely rise, and the community of printers will also simultaneously grow. At last, I extend my wishes to all the participants, and further add that a competition is going very tough. The two participants already entered in the final round, Pinky, and one is from South Zone. I forgot her name. Both are girls, and I attended the both final round, and both are very active participants who are entered in the final round. And thank you so much to all the team. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Anil Kundu, sir, for his remarks.
Hello, thank you, Vijender sir. Respected today's chief guest, Mr. Rakesh Sodiji, President IPAMA, Sri Kamal Mohan Chopra ji, President WPCF, Mr. Parveen Agarwal ji, President OPA, Sri Anubhav Siksathi ji, Mr. Ashwani Gupta ji, our today judges Professor V.K. Bharti ji, Tuti Buntara, Vice Chairman Education PPG Indonesia, Professor Bindu Sharma ji from KUK, Mr. Ajay Seth ji, S.K. Joshi ji, Kanwadeep ji, and dear students. Good afternoon to everyone. As we know, today we are here for North Zone finale of the Print Olympiad, and really it was a long journey, and finally we are at this stage to got the top student of print education from North Zone. So the whole idea about this Print Olympiad was a brainchild of Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra ji. I am really thankful to Kamal Mohan sir for the same to enhance the print education through this event. And without wasting time, I just want to say best of luck to all the students, and thank you very much to all the dignitaries present here. Thank you everyone. Over to you, Vijender sir.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to introduce our esteemed jury members. And today we are having a panel of national and international jury members. And for that, we are having esteemed jury member Miss Tuti Gunatran, and she is the vice chairman of education of PPGI, Association of Printing Company in Indonesia. She is also associate member and publication of Asia Corrugated Case Association. She is affiliated member of WPO and IAPRI. Ms. Tuti Gunatran started the career in the graphic industry by joining Paramount Graphics Heidelberg in 1988. And she started her own business, PT Toshi Jesindo, in 2000 as packaging solution company, and in 2013 she founded First Packaging Asia Packaging Center. So on behalf of OPA and on behalf of technical coordinator, I welcome you, ma'am, in today's event. I would like to invite you for your valuable remarks regarding today's event, please. Please, ma'am.
Thank you so much for such a nice introduction. Firstly, I would like to thank you to Mr. Kamal Mohan Chopra, who is kindly invited for this. I really feel honored. And last Sunday, I see the East competition. The student is really amazing. Yeah, they're talking about the color. Yeah, so it's really amazing. And I wish me and Mr. Mugi, the chairman, of PPGI. Wish that one day we have like this in Indonesia. So thank you and good luck for all the students. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Professor V.K. Bharti for his valuable remarks. He is the head of publication department, Indian Institute of Mass Communications, Government of India, New Delhi. He is the former Deputy Director, India Council of Agriculture Research, Government of India. He is the editor of Journal of ICAR, Government of India. 5 books and more than 50 papers were published in the reputed journals of national and international repute by him. He completed his diploma in printing technology from Pusa Institute, New Delhi, and he completed his graduation master's in mass communication from the reputed college in Delhi. He has completed his PhD in mass communication from MCU Bhopal. So we welcome you, sir, and we would like to invite you for your opening remarks, please. Please, sir, please.
So, first of all, Vijendraji, I would like to convey my thanks for this wonderful program initiated by, I hope, Kamal Chopra ji initiated this this program, and all the participants. I would convey my heartiest congratulations to all the final candidates. There are 3 candidates from the north, and I hope there will be only one winner, but their efforts will will be remembered forever. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now it's the time to invite Professor Bindu Sharma ji. At present, she is Professor and Director, Institute of Mass Communication, Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. She is having more than 25 years of experience in media teaching. She has worked as communication and documentation officer with Haryana Education Department for the project Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. She is gold medalist and alumni of PU Patiala and served the parent department for 3 years. 10 PhDs and more than MPhils goes to her credit. She has presented research papers in national and international conferences, and she is the member of PG and UG BOS for various universities. Communication theory and media research are the core areas of her interest. She has been invited for lectures by 2 state universities of Finland also. She has organized various national, international workshops and conferences. Over and above, she is still a passionate student, teacher, and scholar of communication. We welcome you, ma'am, and invite you for your valuable remarks, please.
Thank you, Dr. Bezender. Respected chief guest, esteemed jury members, regional coordinators, coordinator of this event, student participants, and professionals from printing industry. I'm happy to be the part of this 5th edition of Print Olympiad right from its beginning. This is a very professionally organized event, which I think is competing the global standards, and a lot of learning for student participants, and it's a platform for all the student participants of printing, where they can exhibit their knowledge, where they can exhibit their skills and be a winner. So my best wishes to all the student participants, and I'm looking forward to the grand finale. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now time to invite Sri S.K. Joshi ji. He is the Assistant Business Manager at ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. He is Business Manager NCRT, in charge CIRA, and Nodal Officer HRD DKMA. He is graduate from Delhi University and he has completed 3 years diploma in printing technology from NRIPT Prayagraj. He has also completed postgraduate diploma in marketing and advertising and in public relations. He is having more than 35 years experience in publication and knowledge management. He is over 30 years in Indian Council of Agriculture Research, 1 year in NCRT as business manager. He has been acted as in charge SIRA from 2017 onwards, and he has worked seriously in Thomson Press Publications and Sales Department for 5 years. So we welcome you, sir, and we invite you for your valuable remarks regarding today's event. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Kaushik. Today's program, North Zone Finale. It is being organized by the OPA, and today's chief guest, Shri Rakesh Sodhi ji, President IPMA, Professor Kamal Chopra ji, President WPCF, Shri Anubhav Shikshatri ji, the senior person in the printing industry, and the coordinators, Mr. Kamaldeep Sharma ji and Mr. Anil Kundu ji, and Shri Bijinder Kaushik ji is a coordinator, and the jury member, Ms. Tuti Bantaran from the Vice Chairperson, Education PPGI Indonesia, Professor V.K. Bharti ji, Regional Director, IIMC Delhi, and Professor Ms. Bindu Sharma ji, Director in Kurukshetra University, Mr. Ajay Seth from Amritsar, dear participants and friends. Today's program is a finale program of the North Zone Olympiad. I wish you all the best for this event, and I look forward that you do good in your future endeavor. Thank you very much. Over to you, Mr. Kaushik.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to invite Sri Ajay Seth ji for his remarks to start our event to motivate our students. Sri Ajay Seth ji is the GC member of AI FMP from 2010 to the present. He is General Secretary of Amritsar Offset Printers since 2010. He is associated with NGO for providing free education to the children belonging to underprivileged class. He completed his ITI diploma in 1981 and started printing press in 1981 with the letterpress. He started with the offset in 1993 and joined NIPA, North India Printers Association, in 2005 to 2015. So on behalf of OPA and on behalf of being technical coordinator, I welcome you, sir. And I invite you for your valuable words, please.
Thank you, Kaushik ji. मैं यहाँ पर बैठे सभी जूरी मेंबर्स, इंटरनेशनल जूरी जजेस, विशेष तौर पे कमल जी और सभी प्रतिभागी विद्यार्थियों का अभिनंदन करता हूँ। आज प्रिंट ओलंपियाड का फाइनल राउंड है और मैंने पीछे भी देखा है कि प्रतिभागियों ने बहुत ही मेहनत से और ये बेहतरीन तरीके से कंडक्ट किया जा रहा है। आज के लिए मैं ज़्यादा समय ना लेते हुए सभी प्रतिभागियों को गुड लक, ऑल द बेस्ट, माय बेस्ट विशेस। थैंक यू।
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your valuable words. So before moving to our chief guest of the event, being technical coordinator, it's time to announce the rule regulation of today round. So regarding today's rule regulations, I am sharing rule regulation sheets among all the students and dignitaries. So today's round is the third round of Print Olympiad, which is a oral round. And in the oral round, the student will be shown 5 topics, and these topics are provided by our esteemed jury members and selected out of that. Each student will be given 5 topics and he need to select one topic of his choice. He has to speak from 5 to 7 minutes on the topic of his choice, and if there is any deviation, means he speaks very less or he speaks more, then 2 marks will be deducted for him. So the marking will be done on the criterias like portion A, B, C, D, E being shown on the screen. Portion A is the quality of content, which will be analyzed by our judges on the scale 1 to 5. The portion B is there, that represents presentation style and confidence level of the student, which is also to be awarded from the scale 1 to 5. Portion C, that is question and answer part, how much and how a student responds to the question and answer of the jury members and audiences, that is to be recorded on the scale 1 to 5. So portion A, B, C are to be covered by our esteemed jury members. The portion D is there after the performance of all the students. The audience poll will be called. So for that 10 will be counted as 1. Portion E is there. It is for negative marking. If any student will speak less or more than the stipulated time, then her or his marks will be deducted as 2 marks for each minute. So portion A, B, C is to be given by our judges. Portion D and E will be monitored by our technical team. D will be in the hands of audiences, how they vote, and 10 votes will be counted as 1. So overall result will be the 40% of A, that is 40% of quality of content, 25% of presentation style and confidence level, 20% of portion C, that is question and answer part, 15% of portion D, that is audience poll, and the portion E, that is negative marking. If any student speaks less or more than the stipulated time, that marks will be deducted as E. So for each student, the grand total of A, B, C, D and E, that will be counted. So these all are the rule regulations regarding today event, and the most important instruction regarding today, that is no screen reading is allowed in today's event, and no any book or copy matter is to be read by the student, and no person should be here there by the student. These are the most important instructions, and if any student will not follow these, she may be discarded from the event by our jury members. So these all are the rule regulations. Best wishes to all dear students. Thank you. I would like to invite Mr. Rakesh Sodhiji, that is the president of IPAMA, to declare the competition open.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Mr. Rakesh Sodhiji is the CEO of Sodhi Sons Mechanical Works and manufacturer and exporter of chromograph die cutters and hot foil stamping machines. He is MSc in Physics and Instrument Technology Engineering. He joined his family business of manufacturing platen punching machines in New Delhi. With a phenomenal success in establishing manufacturing plant, being a visionary and an avid risk taker, he took up the challenge of venturing into newer pastures of overseas land and started first export in the year 1985. As the Indian print industry started unfolding and expanding since 1992, he revolutionized the industry by importing and supplying new generation high quality offset printing machines, label, flexo, packaging machines, paper converting and binding machines. He holds a very rich experience. He is having expertise over the years, and he transformed Sodhi Sons from a humble beginning into a new world-class machinery manufacturer, exporter and importer. He has served IPAMA, also Indian Printing, Packaging and Allied Machinery Manufacturers Association as Joint Secretary from 2017 to 21. And presently he is serving as President of IPAMA since October 2021. It plays a pivotal role in concerning exports and import of graphic art machinery and related products in collaboration with government departments CII, SOCAM, and PhD. He also represents IPAMA at Global Print and Asia Print Federations, which works towards development and dissemination of information, technology, and collaboration among its member countries and their respective members. So we welcome you, sir, in today's event, and to declare the event open, I invite you, sir, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamalji, that you invited me here as a chief guest. I'm really honored that I've been a part of this OPI association today and being, a part of this event also to encourage students for the printing industry. I feel that the printing industry needs to be handled very carefully because the next generation of people, they do not want to enter. If the big businessmen people, the kids, they are avoiding to join their factories or join their businesses because they feel it's a very competitive world and very hard to survive. Some people think that the printing industry is sinking, but today it's not the scenario. The packaging is equally growing and the books is also growing. Today we need to educate our young generation to take really aggressive part to bring down the technology on printing side, where you can really create their interest to become I would say the new technology printers, whether it is digital, whether it is 3D printing, whether it is offset printing or packaging. It's all related. One, I would say that the only printing industry will never die. Unfortunately, our government of India have not recognized this industry as an industry so far, and we are trying hard to have dialogue with the government through CII or other federations to the government should acknowledge our industry also as a recognized industry. That is very important. As far as this event is concerned, the students, I wish all of them a very good luck, and I hope they should participate and try to get some knowledge or take interest further and pass on to the other fellows, so that they also take this subject printing as a real for the future. This is what I can give. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words to motivate our students and industry persons. The event has been declared open by Rakesh Odiji. Thank you, sir, for that. And now it's time to introduce our three students. So I would like to invite students one by one to introduce themselves. So I am firstly, I am inviting first student, that is Mr. Ankit Verma. So Ankit, introduce yourself, please.
Good evening to all the judges and all the coordinators and dear students and my friends also. My name is Ankit Verma and I am from Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology, Hisar, Haryana. I am a student of BTech, third year from this university. I am very enthusiastic and hardworking person, and I am very excited for today's competition. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankit. Now I would like to invite Miss B. Meghana Reddy.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Meghana Reddy. I am from the Central University of Haryana, Mahendergarh, Haryana. This is my second time in the Print Olympiad, so I'm feeling very happy to join it again. I hope I will do the best.
Okay, Meghna. Our third student for today's round, that is Mr. Rajneesh Verma. Yeah.
Good afternoon to everyone. Myself Rajneesh Verma. I am from Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology, Hisar, Haryana. I am a student of BTech Printing Technology third year. Thank you, sir.
Now, moving alphabetically to one by one to start our event, I would like to invite Ankit. Okay, so Ankit, 5 topics are in front of you.
Yes, sir. I can see.
Yeah, the first topic is, I am announcing all the topics, and you can take time to decide one topic or to select one topic. The first one topic is print on demand and its future. Secondly, characteristics and applications of conductive inks. Third one, industry 4.0 and printing industry. Fourth one, environmental sustainability and print media. And fifth one, that is growth opportunities of packaging industry post COVID-19. 5 topics are in front of you, dear Ankit. So can you select one? You may take time also. 15 to 20 seconds you can take, please.
Sir, I'll go for print on demand and its future.
Okay.
First topic.
Yeah, all jury members, please note down the topic selected by Mr. Ankit Verma. That is first topic, that is print on demand and its future. So Ankit, are you ready to start?
Yes, sir.
So time is in front of you. I am just making countdown for timing. 5, 4, 2, 1. Please start.
Good evening, all of you. As earlier, I introduced to you myself, Baddam Verma from Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology, Hisar, Haryana. My today's topic is print on demand and future. As you know that print on demand is a type of printing which we need in very hurry. As we all know that time is changing and the people are getting more professional and busy by time. So people need their garments and their printing products like packaging and printing products which we use in our daily life. And also in terms of publication, there is a huge scope of on-demand printing. So on-demand printing basically means is that printing which can be done very rapidly and very fast in a very short span of time. As when we talk about the short span of time printing, the first thing comes in our mind is printing. So digital printing is basically very different than the other conventional printing process. As we all know that digital printing is very good for small print volumes, and it has also very good scope in India, as India is going very digital as well as the world also. So now we will talk about what is print on demand. That is how our country needs print on demand. That what is the of the print on demand in the industry, and what is the scenario of this print on demand before or after the COVID-19 situation. As we all know that people are getting more busy in their life. So in the terms of publication, people need more advertisement in digital advertisement. As you know that in the time of elections and in advertisement also, when we have to print a large number of volumes, large prints in a short span of time, we usually use the print on demand, which is very capable and is very accurate for printing also. And the main thing is digital printing. Like we have lots of machines and lots of processes like digital printing, and we also have hybrid printing, which is basically the merge of the flexography and the digital printing, which is very cost effective also. So if we want to print large volume prints for print on demand services, we can also use hybrid printing, and it is also in very full swing in India as well as all over the world also, as it is going to boom the industry and it's expanding in the market day by day with the advent of new technology and trends. So there are lots of benefits of printing on demand, that we can get our products very easily in a very short span of time. There is no time for pre-press pre-press process. As you all know that in conventional printing, we need a lot of time for the pre-press work, like designing, preparing plates, preparing cylinders. That take a lot of time. So in on-demand printing, we can say that there is no pre-press time, and we can make it negligible by this printing process, as digital makes no use of pre-press technology, as the whole work is done digitally and automatically by the computer in just a click. So there are lots of applications in advertisement, in education, in publication printing also. And nowadays for consumer products like FMCG, and it's also very useful in other printing processes like magazines, etc. So there are lots of printing processes in this print on demand service, that we have lots of number of processes, like we talked about hybrid printing, digital printing, and that how it's going to revolutionize the printing industry. And now we will talk about the market size of the print on demand. So market size of print on demand is increasing rapidly day by day. As we all know that post COVID-19, though the industry got a boom or a very rapid change in the type of market, and needs of customer and their time is rapidly changing by their needs and requirements. So there is also need of change in every industry, but printing industry faced the most changing and challenging environment post COVID-19. As the products for printing and packaging got so much rapid production after the post COVID-19, because people got aware about the and knowledge about the what is the value of packaging of product, how to package, and how to print in a very short span of time. So we can say that it is going to boom the printing industry, and it's also increasing day by day, as it is not very good for the large print volumes, but we have the solution like hybrid printing, and we all will also have the solutions in the future for this type of printing, so that we can cope with the problems that we are facing today related to this topic. So thank you. These are all about my topics, and thanks for listening carefully. Thank you.
Okay, Ankit. Now it's time for our esteemed jury members. Questions, please. I would like to invite Ms. Tuti Buntaran, ma'am, please, to ask the questions.
Hello, Ankit. I'm very happy that it seems you really knows about this print on demand. Yeah, you say it's a small volume, no time for pre-press, right? And then if there is a big volume, then you can use a hybrid. Can I ask what is the common hybrid now? Is it the digital and offset or digital and flexo? Because you also mentioning about flex.
Ma'am, flexography.
Oh, you cannot listen?
Ma'am,
Ankit,
flexography.
Oh, flexography. Okay. Yeah, I think it's very good. Ankit also mentioning that the industry has changed for everything. I think is correct. So everything now, because of the COVID, people don't want to take a big risk. More and more they print on a small volume. Okay, thank you, Ankit.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Professor V.K. Bharti to ask the question, please.
Ankit ji, first of all, thank you very much for your enthusiastic presentation. Regarding digital printing, what you have said, it is the future. So have you categorized the kind of publications we are going to print on digital printing machine, and its economic viability? When we compare this digital printing with offset printing, what kind of job you'd like to prefer for digital printing?
Sir, for digital printing, firstly, I would like to refer the short print volumes, and the print volumes which a customer if he has no time, and can say that digital printing gives us output very quickly. So first of all, I would like to prefer it for short print volumes and for good colors and with no pre-press times. That makes so much time and so much money also for the printers and commercial printers also. And in digital printing, there is no very need of any skilled worker. We can also work with a very small type of skilled worker in the digital printing. So that's the advantage, and very low number of people for working in the digital printing is needed. There is no need of a large number of workers. So digital printing is basically used for the good colors and good color management system in just a click, and it is also good in terms of the automation.
In terms of time, have you done any analysis with offset printing? How much time does digital printing versus offset printing comparison? Did you have you done any comparative study?
Yes, sir.
So question is, Ankit.
Sir, while I was doing...
Yeah, what is the time difference?
Yes, sir.
What is the time difference between printing of digital and offset? The question is.
Sir, I think there is a big time difference between the printing process, between the digital and offset printing process. As we can see that there requires lots of time in pre-press department for offset printing, and like preparing papers like for jogging, knocking. In offset process, we cannot add more number of finishing operation. But in digital printing process, we have lots of processes in line, like finishing operations also we can do it very well and very efficiently. So there is much time difference between them, especially in the pre-press and in press also, that there is no need to prepare 4 cover of plates for CMYK separately in digital printing. So there is much time difference between them.
Okay, thank you, KG. Thank you.
Yeah, Bindu Sharma ma'am, please.
Do you think digital printing has impacted the prospects of other conventional forms of printing? If yes, how?
Yes, ma'am, we can say that it's basically affecting the label industry, and also for packaging industry, for in terms of printing. Like other conventional printing takes too much time. Like I'm also like to differentiate one thing, that in digital printing we cannot print a large number of medias, while in other conventional printing process like gravure, flexo and offset we can use large number of medias. So I think it doesn't affected more. But yes, after COVID-19, like post COVID-19, it has affected, because people prefer digital printing for short terms of volume, because lots of people use digital advertising, social medias and other social or online platforms also. So yes, we can say that people are using short and low print volumes for the advertising and printing also. So by this term, this is affected.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Sunil Joshi sir, please.
Before I proceed, I just wanted to know the time allocated to Mr. Ankit, how much time he has used while giving his presentation.
Yeah, for presentation, his time was exactly 6 minutes. That was 5 to 6. It was okay, sir.
Okay.
6 minutes.
Okay, Mr. Ankit, very well brief you have given about the print on demand. You have used the one term FMCG. Can you elaborate what is FMCG in this print on demand? What is the term you have used the term in your presentation?
Sir, FMCG means fast consumer moving goods that we use in our daily life, so that we all know that people are getting very professional and very fast in their lives. So they use lots of products, lots of packaged foods, lots of packaged drinks also while traveling, while working. So, and we are also using customized packaging in FMCG also. So it gives us very less time to prepare for them, because they are in very urgent and very fast need. So in FMCG, I talked about the customized printing, like for their companies, for moving customers very fast.
That's right, but the consumer products, they are used in a large number. So how effective would be the print on demand in this large print order?
Yes, sir. Sir, through customized printing, sir, when we go to a mall or a shopping complex for buying anything for consumer products, we see that there is a customized packaging which we can only see in mall and shopping complexes. We cannot find it in the shops. So the people need more number of products at a place, so they prefer for the FMCG products while they are working time. So that's why it has also affected FMCG products due to customized printing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Okay.
Yeah, Ajay said, sir, please.
Have you studied about the cost difference between offset and digital? If you have an order of 500 sheets, which will be suitable according to you, offset or digital?
Sir, in offset, if you are going to print 500 sheets, so sir, because 500 is a very small volume, so we can print very easily and accurately in digital printing. Although we can also say that the color gamut of digital is very large as compared to the offset printing colors. So I will definitely prefer digital printing process for printing of the 500 sheets. If we are going to print in an offset printing, we are going to prepare plates and all the chemicals. We have to clean it and install the plates. So it will take lots of time and money and also, and it will also take labor time for it. So I definitely prefer digital printing for that.
Okay. Now the question goes to audiences. If any question from our audience, then may please ask.
Yes, okay. Can you tell any publisher name in India who work on on-demand printing? Any single publisher name?
No, sir, I have no idea about that, because I can say that American Express.
It's Indian publisher.
For printing their magazine. Yes, sir. They're using also print on demand services like American Express for printing newspaper and magazines. Also, Outlook magazines. They are also going towards the print on demand and digital printing, and they are also using augmented reality in printing also.
And book publisher in India, Indian book publisher or publishers in India, book publisher on demand.
No, sir. Sir, I don't have any idea about that.
Oh, okay,
I'll look
okay,
at that.
okay.
Okay.
Valuable knowledge.
Yeah, wonderful presentation. But I would like to know the difference between digital printing and print on demand. Our subject was print on demand. And what is the difference between digital printing and print on demand?
Sir, I think there is no basic difference between them, because digital printing is a type of printing process. Print on demand is a requirement for the customers and for the users also.
I understand. In that case, I would like to know what is the difference between web to print and print on demand. What is web to print?
Sir, web to print means we are printing substrate in a roll form, in a form of web.
Okay.
So we can. It is generally related that the web printing is very fast as compared to the sheet printing, because we use in newspapers for book publishing for web printing.
Uncle, you are going far away. I'm just asking a difference between web to print. There's a term called web to print, WPP.
Yeah.
And what is the difference between digital printing? This print on demand. Digital printing is a different thing. What is the difference between print on demand and web to print?
Third difference is that the color management.
Okay. Do you know what is web to print? Can you tell me the definition of print on demand? What is the definition of print on demand? Yes, yes.
Which a customer
Okay.
need in a very short time.
If it is required in short time, then it is print on demand. Otherwise, it is not a print on demand. Yeah, that's what you want to say.
Yes, sir, it can be, but if it is in a large volume, then we cannot call it print on demand.
I just want a definition of print on demand. What is the definition? Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Any more question?
Yeah, I would like to ask. Okay.
Yes.
Ankit, can you hear me? What is the maximum?
Yes, you are audible.
What is the maximum and minimum quantity you will accept for print on demand? Maximum and minimum.
Sir, I have not, but sir, I can say that it's if you are, sir, I can take a small data for that. If you are going to print 500 sheets, then we can go for digital, and if you are going to more than the sheets from 1,000 to 10,000 from lakhs of printing, so we can use offset. And sir, offset has more capabilities, and it has a lots of inventions day by day. So the capacity is increasing day by day for both digital and offset also. Sir, exact number I have no idea about.
अंकित, अनुभव सर का क्वेश्चन सिंपल है कि कम से कम क्वांटिटी और कितनी अधिकतम क्वांटिटी जो है सूटेबल रहेगी प्रिंट ऑन डिमांड के लिए। क्या आप बस ये उनको एक सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, क्या आप उसको समझ पा रहे हैं तो बताएं, नहीं कोई बात नहीं।
Sir, if we are printing on a digital printing, then the printing volume is directly dependent upon the capacity or speed of the digital printing machine, because we have lots of digital printing machine and they are according to their size and speed.
अंकित, मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि ऑन डिमांड प्रिंटिंग और पर्सनलाइज प्रिंटिंग में क्या डिफरेंस है? ऑन डिमांड प्रिंटिंग एंड पर्सनलाइज प्रिंटिंग, इसमें क्या डिफरेंस है?
Sir, personalized printing is basically made for the or some number of users, and on-demand printing can be used for mass communication and for targeting large number of areas in a very short span of time. And so personalized printing is basically made for very low number of customers, like or so on.
Okay.
Ankit, can offset printing be called on demand?
No, sir. Sir, it cannot be called demand printing.
But if the order is on short span, then
We can go for digital printing, but if it is print on demand and the customer needs in very short time, then it will be very costly. So it can be print. Sir, it can be not printed because it requires lots of time and money also. So that they will definitely go for the digital printing. So it cannot be said that digital printing is on-demand printing. Sorry, offset printing is on-demand printing.
so is all over or some more questions? Any of our audiences or judges?
Hi Ankit, I want to know the challenging of print on demand business.
Sir, I think there is no challenges. The challenges, we can say that in the development of machines, that we can easily say that the machines, a digital printing machine, we generally export outside of India. So these are the challenges.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay, don't you think
Am I
that
audible?
don't you think that print on demand business requires strong design skills? People don't just buy any product like t-shirt or just single look. They are looking for the design and they order. आपको एक strong skills design वहाँ पे आपको setup करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अगर आपको printing on demand तो increase करना है.
Yeah, design is more important in the on-demand printing, because in short span of time we have to design the product and their graphics and what we are going to print on the substrate. It's a very pressure type of work, that how we are going to do with it in a very short span of time. So that's also challenging work for the designers also.
Okay, thank you, Ankit.
Yeah, okay. So it's the time to move to our next candidate. Ankit, thank you. Now we are moving towards our next candidate. That is Miss B. Meghana Reddy. Yeah, so topics for you as given by judges, jury members that are. Is the screen visible to you, Meghna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first topic is future of hybrid printing systems. Second topic is energy efficiency measures used in print production. Third one is packaging for agriculture produce. Fourth one, impact of internet on printing industry. And the fifth one is scenario of screen printing and how industry is transforming. 5 topics are in front of you, Meghna.
Yes,
You can take time also to select. Please select one.
Sir, I would like to select impact of internet on printing industry.
Okay. Impact of internet on printing industry is the topic selected by Miss B. Meghana Reddy. So, Meghna, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm showing the countdown. In fact, it is visible or not, I don't know. 00 it is. So we are making countdown for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please start.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Meghana Reddy. I am from Central University of Haryana, studying in final year, and my topic for now is impact of internet on printing industry. As we all know, we are in the revolution was occurred in 18th century, and with the introduction of the steam and powers, and then was industry 2.0 in the 19th century with the use of the electricity, and then was the 21st century. Now we are in the industry 4.0. In industry 4.0, we use very different things. We had different things like IoT, machine learning, big data, cloud printing, artificial intelligence, augmented reality. So all these are the actual impacts of the internet that are obtaining on the printing industry. As more and more presses are connected to the cloud, the better data and insights are gained by aggregating the data across the entire populations being monitored. So this will enable the remote monitoring, predictive maintenance, remote services. The industry, all the printing industries of like the book publishings, magazines, newspapers are all influenced by the impact of the internet. Coming to the book publishing can educate and reform the studies of the students. Comic books in the form of comic books. With the right business model, it can generate revenue by offering work of the talented authors or creators at the right time, in the right place. So at the right place, the digital technology, the internet is now enacting in its formats in the far extended to reach of the books, journal publishings, and all the publishers. The publishing industry and the printing industry, on the basis of one of the greatest technologies, have breakthrough. So today it finds itself faced with challenges of technological advances in the areas from contents to edit the distributions. This internet is process which can produce the especially ebooks using the social media platforms, enable the customization. When the internet movement, the technological advances has begun around the 1990s, it has increased the digital publishing. And another one is augmented reality. Augmented reality is not a concept just born around 2 decades ago. It was started in the 60s when it was in Switzerland. So beginning of today, the 60 years, the AR has long way with growing. It's in the NASA by simulations. It created an illusions holographic content in the part of the physical world around lives like VR, virtual reality that we can see around. So these virtual realities are incorporated in the printing industry in the form of QR codes, barcodes, which we can directly scan through our mobiles and know the more details. By scanning a custom created core or by just tapping these tags, a printed collateral by smartphones is obtained. This will enable user to print through the camera, or AR magic will be happen. This can be seen in the IKEAs, where we can scan and see the product in our homes or any industrial spaces. The internet also impacted the printing industry in the form of using the digital printings, cloud printing, using of the augmented reality in the form of virtual reality. It enabled inkjet printings, which enables the customization of various printing products. So as many suspect that internet in the form of ebooks or digital publishing will stop the publishing by the printing industry, but this is no more true, because as we can see in the COVID-19 pandemics, many of us are using or viewing the newspapers, any students are using the books in the social medias, but the usual observation has made an outcome that a longer usage of that will surely affect the eyes. So ebooks and many of digitalization printing that will affect the internet, that will affect the printing industry, are banned in various countries and stopped using in our country too. So there is a truth that the impact will be on impact of internet on the printing industry will be only in the positive form, but not in the negative form. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Meghna. I would like to invite our international jury member, Miss Tuti Buntaran ma'am, to please ask the questions.
Hi, Meghna. I'm sorry to know that you are cut off. I hope you don't nervous, yeah? What you say is correct, that internet is really influence everybody, right? Industry 4, the cloud, it's big there, the saving, yeah, can be joining is everything, yeah? And you say that the publisher can educate also the children, and then also we can see the journal publisher. So can I, as of the title, impact of internet on printing industry. So what do you think if the people just seeing the ebook, just see the journal or publisher, will it have an impact on our printing industry?
It has of course there will be impact of the more publishing of the ebooks, because a publisher can, instead of purchasing and for the choosing the printing industry, he directly goes on publishing it online through their own websites, like the Harry Potter books, which have created their own website to publish their books. But this will not be much impact, because there is an augmented reality now being invented to create a relationship between the internet and the printing industry, so that there will be basic information, all the basic information will be in the printing industry, like consumer information, that is like external links or any other videos that we viewer know, will be in the form of QR codes and barcodes, ma'am.
Okay, so you mean that the internet will affect the printing industry because some people don't buy printing anymore, but you mentioning that actually it's a complement for the printing industry. Is that what you mean?
Yes, ma'am. It affects in the negative form, but it will not that much to that much extent.
Okay, thank you.
Meghna, when we analyze anything, we do some analysis. So while coming to some conclusion, impact of internet on printing industry. So have you done any study? What kind of share captured by internet from print?
The analysis I've made out of these were like, especially from the publishing industries, book publishing industries, And from our daily life experiences, especially during the COVID outbreak, as we have just seen, like we started reading, just like coming to the packaging industry. Many of us were very fast to buy the things that we wanted, that has usually created to package more by the e-commerce. These packages led the printing industry to the print mode. So the use of internet, like in the form of Amazon or Flipkart, has made to make the positivity for the printing industry.
So, there is a fixed market for book reader and newspapers, magazine readers. So can you tell something about what kind of magazine, whether it's magazine, it's newspaper that has been captured by the internet, or books market also? And how much the share that internet has captured?
Currently, the most of the readers who are viewing for the newspapers or the magazines are mostly 88% of the people are choosing the social form, using the internet. Like they directly read the newspapers in the mornings in the social media with their newspapers, social websites. So there are only 12% people in all over the world who actually choose the printed product.
Okay, thank you, Meghna.
Moving to our next jury member, Professor Bindu Sharma.
Hello, Meghna. Yeah. Meghna, with the use of internet, many issues are associated, like many security issues and credibility issues. How do you see the security issues and credibility issues associated with internet and printing industry?
Security issues from the internet will be causing, especially when we choose for the digital printing, and also when preparing the image carriers for our traditional conventional printing processes. But these security features can be separately enabled by purchasing the other software programs that will allow us to store our data securely, especially for the customization printings that we choose go for the online websites where the customer will try to customize a product through online, then we print, or the cloud printing. These all will impact the printing industry. So that the securities can be made good by using the artificial intelligence.
You have talked about virtual reality and augmented reality, as well as this new trends in printing industry. How do you see the future of these trends?
These trends are seen to be continued and also be improved, because these are now with the current trend of the mobiles or the laptops through which we are scanning these codes. We can just see the images in our tablets or mobiles, but these are furtherly going to be like, they are going to be a 3D displays that we can now see in the IKEA websites. The augmented reality is especially now increasing the proper relationship between the to take care of the no conflict between the internet and the printing industry. If not, because like many publishers are tending to acquire their knowledge towards the internet to increase their sales. Like if they are just not being on the social media is like the disadvantages for them selling.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, to SK Joshi sir, please.
Hello, Meghna. Your topic was the internet impact on our life. So can you elaborate what are the challenges facing by the print newspaper by the e-portal or e-news portals. Can you elaborate how is it giving these challenges to print newspapers?
So, the use of internet for the print newspapers, like they have to acquire the proper knowledge to be on the internet. As we can see, there are very social medias that shares the daily news for us. But the established newspapers like the Hindu, Sakshi, Deccan Chronicle, they're having the specific websites through which they daily early morning just share the complete news. So while these, there are also many social websites they just change the name, or they keep the same name and the same logo. Just they replicate their companies and share the wrong information. So there will be always the challenging for the public newspaper industries to prove themselves as a honest one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, to Ajay Seth, sir, please.
What do you think on the whole, internet has benefited print industry or harmed print industry by loss of print?
Internet is surely a benefit to the printing industry, because the use of internet, like we have introduced the CTP process through the internet. We are going for the digital printing, personalized printing, customized printing, cloud printing, and the Japan just invented erasable printing. All these are just using the internet that are allowing us to improve the machineries of our printing industry and the technology to improve the production of the print products.
Okay. Anyone of our jury members willing to ask something more? Okay. There is a very simple question to you, Meghna. In the morning, you are having newspaper available on internet also, and in hard copy also. Which one you would like to prefer and why?
Yes, sir. I would like to prefer the physical printed newspaper, because there will be a genuine news than more than the e-paper. Like we can also carry to ours genuine, along with the genuine information. We have the advantage, like we can carry it anywhere to any place. We can read it anywhere. And the other advantages is mainly effect of our eyes. We cannot, as we just see the paper, there is no emitting light that we obtain by the physical cell phones or tablets. So I would like to choose a printed newspaper.
Okay. Any more question from our audiences?
Okay. Meghna, our topic was very interesting. That what are the challenges of internet on printing? It was the topic. So I want to know two printed products which are badly affected due to internet. Can you name two printing products which are badly affected due to internet?
So especially the regional newspapers, like the very rural areas, information sharing centers are badly affected, because everyone choose if there's newspapers or books which are not available with us also, they can update it from the social medias. This allowing the local publishers to not sell their products.
And second product, this is one you told. I asked two products.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other?
Meghna, one question is from my side. As in your presentation, you told that impact of internet on print industry, and I listened that it's an impact on the main impact of publishing industry. Okay, and what do you think the size of publishing industry in print industry in India? Size of publishing industry, print industry in India? Any guess? Any guess? Only publishing industry is impacted by internet. it is studied. Okay, then what is the size of publishing industry in print industry in India? What do you think? Any guess?
Sir, I think publishing
10%,
industry in
20%, 30%.
almost
What
the
percentage you think?
30%.
30% is publishing houses in India in print industry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Anyone of our, if anyone more question from the audiences, may please.
I would like to ask Meghna, which has more impact on human mind, whether it is internet or a printed material, more impact on human mind. You understood the question?
Yes, the impact of internet on human mind. Internet will have much impact on humans, like not in the positive form, but in the negative. Like we will be knowing the very different things, and we will be confusing between those things that which are actually true. But when we are choosing for the physical printed form, we have the positive impact. Like we read and we believe that it is completely true.
Which has more impact, printed or internet? This was my question.
Internet, sir.
Thank you.
Audiences may please raise the hand if still any question. Okay. Time to move to our next candidate. Thank you, Meghna. Our next candidate is Rajneesh Verma. Rajneesh, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 5 topics are selected by jury members for you. The first topic is, will e-books replace printed books for education? Second one, enhancing print productivity in printing industry through various technology adoption programs. Third one, newspaper industry in India in present age. Fourth one, importance of augmented reality in printing. And the fifth one is printed electronics and its future. 5 topics are in front of you.
Sir, I am going with printed electronics and its future.
Okay, very good, Rajneesh.
Yes, sir.
So countdown starts like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please start.
Good afternoon to every judges and participant. Myself Rajneesh Verma from Guru Jamesha University of Science and Technology. I am a student of BTech Printing third year. My topic is printed electronics and its future. A printed electronic is a printed products that are conduct electricity. If we can go to the shopping mall, we can see a product that are stick with a special type of conductor that are RFID tags, which are great example of printed electronics. If we are driving to a car and going to a toll gates, we can found a sticker on a windows of any car and bus and trucks and any four vehicles that are stick with RFID tag, that are great example of RFID printed electronics. A printed electronic is a electronic that can be printed by screen printing, offset printing, and gravure printing. Printed electronics can be printed by a conductive inks that are formulated with a silver and other metallic compounds that conduct electricity. If we can go to the shopping mall, we found products that are stick with a sticker which conduct electricity, and when I scan these products, again scan a product, that get information about the product that can be contain. We can use this RFID tags or printed electronics in a warehouses to track a daily production and age of the products. We can use this printed electronic to a book libraries to tracking the books exactly where it is. Printed electronic is used in daily life to maintaining temperature in our water bottle and also give information via medicine time to time. Printed electronic very affected in the printing industry. And new trends in printing industry that can be followed by our printers to print printable batteries and other flexible printed circuit boards that can be used in current modern age. A printed circuit board is like a PCB that can be printed in last age, but in their age, the flexible printed electronics is found in anywhere. If we go to the printed electronics, we can choose flexible material like transparent sheet, paper, glass, wood, anything. We can print a circuit diagram on any substrate, paper, glass, films, and many other products. Printed electronics is a very revolutionary product in our modern age. It affects our daily life, where if we can go to the shopping malls, we can track the temperature of the product which is stored in a refrigerator in a shopping mall. We can track the exact location of the any vehicles with the help of printed electronic like RFID tags and thank you, sir.
Okay, Rajneesh. Now I invite ma'am to ask the question, please. Tutti Guntaran ma'am, please ask the question.
Yes. So we are talking about the printing electronic and its future. So can you elaborate or inform me what's kind of printed electronic that is the best for the future?
It's a flexible electronics, ma'am. It's a
Because
flexible electronics, ma'am. Flexible
yes,
electronics,
because
flexible printed electronics.
flexible, okay, flexible electronic. And how do they print this? Because to print it, you can use it for many kinds of printing method. So what do you think that most of the people will use the printing method for this printing electronic?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I mean when you printing the printing electronic, I mean you can use screen printing, flexo, offset, yeah, lithography. So which one is mostly used for this printed electronic in the future, you think?
Mostly, ma'am, screen printing is used for printing
Okay.
electronic because it transfers accurate amount of ink, conductive ink to the substrate.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, Vicky Bharti, sir, please.
Rajneesh ji, when we talk about specifically the future of printed electronics.
Yes, sir.
So can you elaborate in detail what is the future of printed electronics?
The future of printed electronics is going with the packaging industry to tracking the medicine detail, what is this detail and what is content, when is content means when I consume this medicine. In the packaging industry, we can use to track records for printed products, warehouses, and other uses.
So, other than the other printed product like books and other magazines and newspapers, what is the turnover of this printed electronics? Have you analyzed this?
No idea, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
To our next jury member, S.K. Joshi ji, please.
Well, Mr. Rajneesh, your topic was printed electronics and its future. Can you elaborate what are the suitable products for electronics products?
The suitable products are like printed circuit board (PCB) used in electronics, display boards, TV, monitors, etc. And like a fast tag currently used in vehicles, and stickers, RFID tags used in shopping malls, and other type of radio signal conducted products like medicine package and other things, libraries.
So what will be the suitable print process for printing such type of products?
The suitable printing process are like a screen printing and gravure, the best for this process.
Nowadays, the requirements in the large numbers for such products. So is it suitable for going from to screen printing process, or some new methods or technologies are being adopted by the industry?
Yes, sir, we can going with screen printing and other printing like going is gravure printing and also offset printing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Bindu ma'am.
Yes, Rajneesh. See,
Yes, ma'am.
whenever a new technique or innovation comes, it comes with both the positive and negative implications. So far, you have talked about mostly the positive aspects of this printed electronics. What about the negative implications?
The negative impacts of printed electronics is like printing with PCB solid boards are eliminated with the printed electronics to a flexible printing. No more idea.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this hit, sir.
Yes, sir.
At present, what is the growth rate of printed electronics in India, and what you assume in coming 5 years?
In the coming last modern age of this time, printed electronic is widely used in printing industry to tracking records like warehouses, printed products tracking, production date and production time of the printed products. The growth rate of printed electronic in India is very large. Printed batteries are now printed with printed electronic method. Kanpur University, IIT Kanpur is now going with the printing with printed batteries and printed circuit board. The modern age is adapting the printed electronics to tracking records and many things. Thank you.
Okay, so any more question from our judges? No. So the question goes to audiences. Any one of audiences willing to ask something, may please raise the hand. Okay, Anubhava Shiksharthi ji willing to ask something, please.
Rajneesh, tell me,
Yes, sir.
Is printed electronics good for the food packaging industry?
Yes, printed electronics is good for packaging industry.
And will it be expensive or not?
It is expensive, sir. Today it is expensive, but can development and innovation can change the cost of the printed electronics.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's good. Rajini, you took a printed electronic. That's a good subject, actually, very daring to me. But you said you have used some words. I'm repeating a word used by you in your presentation. You used the word conductive ink.
Yes, sir.
What is the ingredient of conductive ink?
The main ingredients of conductive ink is silver and coppers and other materials that conduct electricity.
And one thing you said that printed electronic can be printed with offset.
Yes, sir.
It can be printed with offset. Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And one thing you used the word flexible electronic. What is the difference between flexible electronic and printed electronic?
Flexible ink that can be bent. Our hands and
theoretically, what is the difference? We have two words now: printed electronic and flexible. You use these two words. What is the difference between flexible electronic and printed electronic? Difference. What is the difference?
A printed electronic can be print any substance like wood, paper, plastic, which can wood is not flexible and and the metal is not flexible, but paper and thin film is flexible. No idea, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are concluding the oral round of all three students. In the meanwhile, results are being prepared. I would like to invite Sri Anubhav Shiksharthi ji for putting their remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Today's competition was very good, and the topics given to the students were at world class. And some of them, they answered very appropriately and correctly. Of course, some confusions were there, which will always remain. My thanks to Kamalji, the guest of honor, Chief Guest of the Day, Sodiji, Joshi, and others. They have given their time for a noble cause. This Olympiad is going to give very good results in future in attracting more students towards printing industry, which is the basic aim of the OPA. My congratulations to the winning students and the three participants who did very well. And let's see what the result shows. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir. Thank you, President.
Yeah, for any technical discussions, I would like to invite other audiences also if they want to join us. Yeah. So our jury members or other technical persons or dignitaries willing to discuss may discuss. In the meanwhile, results are being prepared.
So anybody wants to say anything? Sorry, we have a request for you. Actually, in many of the meeting, what the students say, they want to learn the manufacturing of machine also. We targeted with Dakar also last time.
Yeah.
Opportunities are not available for their training. They can get the engineering training from the institutes, these universities. But for practical training, they need some training in your factories.
Definitely.
With the help of IPAMA.
We can definitely talk to our members if they like web offset. We can talk to Printers House if they give opportunity to show them their factory and they wish to take training there. We can discuss with them.
So actually, as per routine, there is an internship. Every university now has.
Yeah, I know.
So for internship, we want to send there.
Yes.
There are certain students who want to learn the mechanic system of the machines. Maybe
Correct.
offset, maybe as you are manufacturing the
Yes,
machinery.
we
like
can do that. Yeah, no, the manufacturing industry has to grow in India by all means with the support of government like China has grown. Their domestic market is so huge that even they were during COVID time, their pricing, they have increased to the maximum. They were very busy during the COVID time because of their home consumption itself. So that we are thinking that we talk to the government people that we want to really grow. You provide us that kind of infrastructure to build China in India. But I don't know when the future will come. The infrastructure is a big deal here in India.
That's what Sotisa is saying, that there should be some government intervention so that some rebate must be given to them, or there must be ban on the machinery, imported machinery which is manufactured in India.
Yes.
We may be allowed to import the machinery which is not manufactured. Joshila wants to say something.
Yeah, that is correct. Let's hope we should jointly fight to the government to improve our industry in India.
The government has taken initiative long back. The HMT was the government undertaking organization was there. It started manufacturing the offset machines long back, I think three decades back. I don't know what happened to that beautiful industry, why it has collapsed, why it has been, I don't know the reason. But it was giving the competition to the other machines like Planta and other so many machines coming from Japan or in Germany. So similarly, we should approach the government, or we should request the government that there's such type of PPP mode, a public-private partnership mode should be started to manufacture offset machines. Earlier, the Manu Bhai was also manufacturing sheet fed machine, but now they have also stopped manufacturing such type of machines. Only few people are there from Japanese, as you said, Homri is there, and some machinery from German. So we have to give this thrust to the government. Because you are the president of IPAMA, so your body can approach the government of India.
We do take initiatives. We do pursue with them all the time to do something for the industry.
Yes.
But it's really very hard. That is why we are wanting to make a federation of such association all over the India, so that if we become a federation of say 15-20 associations like CII or FICCI, then it's easy to represent the government. Otherwise, you know how difficult it is to talk to the government to subject, showing our interest in whatever we want to do. But unfortunately, we do not have that kind of infrastructure here because there is no demand.
Yes. You're right.
The product which I'm making in India, like a die cutting machine, which is one factory, they are making 100 machines per month there, and whole of India cannot produce 1 month. Whole of India cannot produce such a huge quantity because there is no requirement. So this is something which we need to understand and create that. That is very important.
Our web offset was popular throughout the world. This is one of the things.
Yes.
The problem is that Sotisa is right. Demand and supply is a problem. We have to, demand is there. We have to create gap that we have to create that club that gap.
Correct.
We have to create the misunderstanding between the mind that only foreign machine is better. That has to be omitted. First of all, we have to make like that. That this is a brand and get it. Sir, actually, that is with the networking. We actually, as Sotisa rightly said, we have a paper association, we have a printing association, we have a screen printing association. Also sit together. Okay, friends, now we have an audience poll. As you know, the judges have already given their opinion, which is closed, which is not open yet. This audience poll will be added to it to prepare the final result. So these are the 3 students you can see. So these are the 3 students. Ankit Verma, who spoke first, then Meghana Reddy, and after that Jinesh. Subject also I can share with you. So you can see that Ankit Verma spoke on print on demand and its future. Then Meghana Reddy spoke on impact of internet on printing industry. And the third person spoke on printed electronic and its future. You have seen all the marks given by audience will be added to the score, the opinion submitted by the judges. So I will launch it. It will remain there for 2 minutes. There are 3 names. You have only pick your choice. So poll is launched. Already you can see on the screen. After 2 minutes, I will end it. At present, we have 21 people here in the audience. When the poll will be completed, I will share it with you also, with everyone. In the poll, everyone, judges also, our chief guests also, students who participated also, and other guests also, everybody can participate. As per the formula, these marks will be added to the score already given by the judges to get the final score. Okay, now poll is closed. Poll is ended. So I'm sharing the result with you, as you can see on your screen. Ankit Verma got 27%, Baddam Meghana Reddy got 47%, and Jinesh Verma got 27%. It's a opinion poll by the public audience. Now, till the time judges will prepare the result, I will request all the students to open the cam, please. Result तभी आएगा, camera चाहिए ना मेरे को सबका. हाँ. So results are with me now. We are just going to announce the results. Okay, friends. Since we have to close, I'm going to announce the result. We have 3 students here: Ankit Verma, and then Jinesh Verma, and Meghana Reddy. These are the 3 students which appeared here. I think the printing industry will be taken over by girls now, because now again the girls have been nominated. Meghana Reddy, she topped the north, and the margin is very, very little, but definitely whatever there is, that is. So congratulations to all you 3, because it's not easy even to reach at this stage. You also deserve the congratulations. So,
what are your views, students?
Yeah, Ankit.
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I will prepare better for the next time.
Yeah, okay. Good. And Rajnish?
Yes, sir. I will try my best.
To you also, it's not easy to reach here, and being the finalist in North is also not a small thing. Meghana, what happened?
Sir, I just lost the connection due to the rain, sir.
Oh, we already announced the result. You want to know?
Yes, sir.
Really want to know?
Yes, sir.
You top the north. Okay. So, what do you like to say?
Is that I topped the knot because since my starting it's completely messy.
You are in Hyderabad now.
Yes, sir.
So now it's a good news. Give the news to your parents and family.
Yes, sir, sure.
Anybody else wants to say something? Joshi ji? We already announced the result. You want to know?
Yes, sir.
Really want to know?
Yes, sir.
You top the north. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, what do you like to say?
Is that I top the knot because since my starting, it's completely messy.
You are in Hyderabad now.
Yes, sir.
So now it's a good news. Give the news to your parents and family.
Yes, sir, sure.
Anybody else wants to say something?
My heartiest congratulations to you, Meghna, being a girl, you top among all the members. You did very good. And as Mr. Koga said, that any event you have to take seriously because this is your final. So you have to make double. You have to be double sure that your internet services and your computer and laptop are working properly. But in spite of such problems, you have done a remarkable job. My best wishes to you and keep it up. Thank you.
And one message from my side, Meghana, congratulations, and you have to take more efforts for in the final. So best of luck, best wishes, and take care and do your. You have to work more. I just repeat that. Okay.
We have with us Tuti Bantaran. She is from Indonesia. She want to talk to you. Want to congratulate you.
Congratulations, and I'm so happy now. More and more girls, because usually I go everywhere. Teaching, presentation is men and men and men. So soon I think will be not only just men and men, but men, girl, right?
Yes.
Keep it up, yeah, keep it up.
Thank you, ma'am.
And here it is all girl. Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
And in India, many girls are doing wonders in printing industry in India. Most of the students we see, girl students are very active, not only in the northern region, in south, everywhere. So we feel proud always.
And today,
different than Indonesia, not so many girls. Yeah.
And today I may tell one thing about this girl. I gave you some information. She is doing research also. She has made paper with the mushrooms. They have converted mushroom to paper. She has done that.
Oh, okay. Wow, very interesting.
So you can also eat it after printing.
Good. Also can eat, yeah, the mushroom. Okay.
Yeah. Paper made from mushroom, you can eat it later.
Yes. Okay. It's good then. It's bio. Yeah, bio material.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
ma'am.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Time for vote of thanks. On behalf of OPA and on behalf of being technical coordinator, I, Vijendra Kaushik, thank each and every one of you for your timely presence to grace this occasion. I would like to pay my profound thanks to Miss Tuti Buntaran ma'am from Indonesia, who spared her valuable time for us, whose presence was not only timely, but she was more active, I think. So thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to pay my special thanks to Mr. Rakesh Sodiji, President IPAMA, for his timely presence in the event. I would like to pay thanks to our North Zone coordinators, Sri Anil Kunduji, Kavardeep ji, who had taken initiative to work foreground and background for this event. Thank you very much. I would like to pay my special thanks to all the jury members, Professor V.K. Bharti ji, Professor Bindu Sharma ma'am, Mr. S.K. Joshi ji, Mr. Ajay Seth ji, who had worked actively to judge our students. I would like to pay thanks to our national advisor, Sri Anubhav Shiksharthi ji, who not only pays his attention in each and every event, but also participate very actively to make this program a successful one. I would like to pay special thanks to Kamal Mohan ji, who had paid very much attention and paid valuable time to make this program a success one. I would like to pay thanks to all the students who were disciplined enough and who had been actively participated in the event today. With all these remarks, I would like to pay thanks to each and every one of you to grace today's event, please. Thank you very much.